Fiber Spider back again with another origami tutorial for you. And today we have got a little puppers. Yes, it's a cute little doggy, with his little tail, little ears, little schnuzz. He's adorable. And yes, he does stand up very nicely on his little paws. And of course, yes, as per usual, he's got a little friend. Yep. So if you're using origami paper, which is colored on one side and white on the other, or, some sort of contrast going on, it shows off the ears and the nose rather nicely. Absolutely love this. Actually, if you had black and white, you could make sort of a Snoopy variation, very cute. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Alrighty, so if you want the head and the body to be colored, going to start with the colored side facing down. And we're going to start by folding our paper into a triangle, just by folding it in half first, opening it up, and then folding it the opposite way. However, if you want the nose and the ears to be colored, you would start in the opposite way with the colored side face up. Either way is totally cool. Okay, and then turn, and then fold in half again. Okay, and then open. And we're going to fold 3 of these corners to the center point. Not all 4, just 3. A little bit different than what we normally do. There we go. 2 more to go. And 1 more. Okie dokie. Then flip your piece over, and then we're going to fold this edge and the bottom edge to the center. However, going to sort of release the triangle underneath. And then do the same thing on the other side. Release the triangle and fold the edge to the center. All right, so your piece should look something like this. All right, so from here, we're going to work with these little corners down here. So first one, we're going to fold this corner to this corner. And unfold, and then do the same thing with this little corner to this corner. Okay, now going to do a bit of a squash. Okay, so going to open this up and then open this side up as well, and I'm going to squish this down. Now you can use this crease as a guide, actually. gonna squoosh. And squoosh. So it lays nice and flat like that. So we're going to do the other side. So again, going to open up this little corner here. And open up this side as well. You don't want to go past, sorry. You don't want to go past where that crease is. There you go. It's actually easier than I'm making it look, believe it or not. There you go. It almost looks like a little dress shirt with a little collar, little lapels, actually. All right, so from here, I'm going to flip our work over, and we're going to fold this point up using these 2 points as our guide. We're not going to go past those 2 points, and we're going to fold this triangle up, also following the edges of here and here. As a guide. So if you turn it over, this is what we just folded up. So it lines up very nicely. Okay. So from here, going to fold this point up to this point here, and we're going to line this up here. It'll make more sense as we go. So basically, lining up this edge with this crease here. Like that. And folding this in half. So if I unfold it, so this edge basically just folded in half upwards. And then, like I said, this edge lines up with that point right there. Give it a good crease. And then we're going to do the same thing with this side. So folding up. So to that point, and along that edge, make sure that everything's nicely aligned. There we go. So now we have 2 crisscross creases. Okay, so going to smush and smush at the same time, and smush in the middle. We got a whole lot of smushing going on. All right, so having that going down flat, let's do that again. So smush and smush and smush in the middle. And then this sort of center tail, if you will, a little up, a little down, just vertically. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it back. along this line here. Easier if I do it this way. Okay. And then, if you take that same tail, you have it upright, you can then fold the rest of your piece in half. Relatively easy. So to redo what I just did, because I know that's like, where are we going with this? Okay. So it's smush, smush. And then essentially folding this back and then closing this. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. Alrighty. We are certainly getting there. Okay, now you could leave, this is part of the leg right here. You could leave it as is. However, I actually like to push this triangle inside itself and flatten it down. For some reason, I just think it looks nicer. So you're just basically pushing that inside, tucking it in. You want to do that on the other side. Sort of scoot that in there and flatten. Okay. Now for the little tail. All right, we're going to work on his little butt. So folding this point down to the point of his little paw. And crease. Okay, then going to fold the tail back up along this line here, this edge. So it's sort of an accordion, if you will. So it's all the way down to the paw and then back. Okay. So then unfolding that, we're going to open up the hind legs, and then along this crease and this crease, going to squash it inwards. Along those creases. What might be easier is that so you have not just a crease going this way, but also if you unfold it and then have the crease going in the opposite direction as well, sort of primes it a little bit better. There we go. And then down and in. And then folding it back out on those crease lines that we made the second time. And that's going to make his little tail. Ta-da! Little tail. How cute is that? Okay, so we got his little tail going on there. Now for the head and the ears. So folding along this line and this line. and then folding this white triangle in half. And unfold. Okay, so basically going to fold this down and folding the triangle in half, smooshing. We're going to do the same thing with the other side, folding the triangle down and in half. So it's both triangles at the same time, but you can do one at a time. That's fine. So once I actually get this where it needs to be, I'm going to show you a little bit better. Little puppy schnoz. Okay, so basically what it amounts to is bringing the triangles together like that and flat and down to the sides. So it's sort of, doing a collapsing, if you will. Okay, so now for a little puppy face, going to bring this point down to the back of the ear and fold. And then make a parallel crease to the first crease up this way. Again, sort of like how we did the tail. Just folding it back. And so this is, like I said, it's going to be very similar to how we did the tail. So if you open up the head a little bit, makes it a little bit easier. So folding down and in. And then out on the second crease. So it's sort of in, out, if you will. Okay, and then for the little schnoz, easiest way I find to do it is basically with this little schnoz, going to take the tip and then fold it back like that, and then close up our folds. Ta-da! He's so cute. Yes, he is. Now, if you don't want to have the back of the head quite so pointed, you can fold this corner a little bit. And you can fiddle with it a little bit if you sort of unfold and then open the ear and then fold that corner back behind the ear and then close the ear. You can do this. It doesn't quite look as crisp, but it gives the back of the head a little bit more of a rounded look. And also it kind of makes him look a little bit like a Shar-Pei. But on the other side, it still looks rather nice. He's so cute. He's sophisticated. Yeah. And then going to fix up around the tail. All right. So one more detail. Okay, so around the tail, if you want to clean this up a little bit better, you can, on this edge here, fold the corners in. Like so. And like so. Just cleaning up those corners just a little bit. And there you go. You got yourself a little puppers. Isn't he cute? Absolutely love this. It is a bit more of a complicated piece than what I usually do, but I wanted to give a nod to our canine company, our little doggy friends. Ruff. So listen, everybody, if you like this tutorial, please give a little thumbs up button down below. Um, and you do hit subscribe because I do post often, whether it's origami, crocheting, knitting, audiobook narrations, you name it. And of course, my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthrough and commentary. Would love to see you there too. So, you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay folding, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.